Yo, what's up traders? Welcome back. Excuse me. Welcome back to another video. So today I wanna go through a couple of setups that formed yesterday. Starting with gold in London. As you can see, this is how the first hour of London was. We have our initial balance. And yeah, we go down, one push, two push, three push to the low, and then we go one push, two push, then a 1, 2, but we also break out. We break out of this region. So keep in mind that now there is a possibility of a continuation in the direction of the breakout. So now, in my mind yesterday, I knew this was going to be a short setup, but a very short setup, a scalp, when we go to retest our initial balance so that we can either break back in or continue higher. So, when we look at the first hour sets the high and the low of the session. As you can see, the first hour sets the high and the low of the session. With our existing bias in place, we know that we need to get a short. It's just, how do I call it? It's a trade, but a short trade that is short, because just a scalp. We are just coming to retest this region. In my head, I know, because once you understand pins, let me show you. Now, there is a very big difference between a breakout and a stop hand. Now, for a breakout is when the candle closes above. A pin, it is just they will come and then they will close inside, or if they close above the high, the next candle comes back in very quickly. So that is a stop hand. But this is not a stop hand. This is a breakout. Right? Keep that in mind. The breakout and the stop hand. Now, as usual, the first hour sets the high and the low of the session. And what does the market do? The market goes higher, breaks structure, and gives us an engulfment at 324. So this is where my short trade is, for around 25 pips. Of which it didn't even, well, this didn't move, because keep in mind, we want our trades to be fast. So they consolidated, and you know, I realized this is not really going to fall any further. Although I never took the trade, I'm looking at the London session so that I can help those traders who are looking to trade in the London session. And if I master the London session as well, we never know what will happen. Now, let's go to the New York session. So, yes. In the New York session, the market continued higher. Now, that was the high, but there was no break in structure. There was no break in structure until we broke out here. So this is the first, after we broke above the initial balance. This is the first push, the second push, the third push. Now, when I'm looking at these pushes, and let me show you how I'm looking at them. I'm looking at one push, two push, three push. Now, the market, as I'm looking at it, the market may move one push and then do some things here. I want to see a break in structure, continue higher high, higher low, like that. Anyway, we come to the high. We've already broken the high of the previous day, but we are not yet at the high of the week, but we are in that region, in that zone of the high of the week. Now, in my mind, I'm asking myself, where is the money? We've been going higher and higher and higher, and we never retested the initial balance, the breakout of the initial balance. We just continued higher. So in my mind, I'm like, we should have, well, I'm expecting a stop hunt, 25 to 50 pips, if we are going to continue higher. But in my mind, I know we've moved 3 pushes to the high, then a 1, 2, 3. So that is a 33. So the first hour is my reference point. The first hour sets the high and the low of the session. Alright? The second hour, they come and they stop hunt, then break structure. This is where they break structure. As you can see, they break structure here, and then give us this engulfment at 920. Now, this is where I entered the trade, the short trade. The stop loss should be above here. Now, I got stopped out, but these things happen. But $50 pips, like that. Now, yesterday I got stopped out by the spreads because I got at the high of this candle with my 30 pip stop loss, but I still got stopped out anyway. So guys, that is how these setups form. Hope you can see how, when you know what to look at, they will set up, they will give you these setups. Nasdaq, the New York, the New York session, the first hour sets the high and the low of the session. Assuming, well, I'm still using the same strategy from the beginning, but I don't want this video to be longer than it is. So the first hour sets the high and the low of the session. The second hour pins but break structure, but we have no engulfment, and then they break above again, then they break structure, and this is where they give us an engulfment, 1026 for your short trade down. right? So guys, it's all about knowing what you are looking for in the market. And as I told you yesterday, we are not looking for perfection, we are looking for consistency. Setups that give you consistent results. Whether you are taking off 25 pips, 50 pips, 75 pips, 100 pips, whatever. As long as it is something that will consistently give you profit in the long run. Alright? Anyway, hopefully you got value from today's video. Stay disciplined, stay focused, my guys. Take money off the table. We are here to make money. Alright? And may the markets go with you.